Okay. I posted the VOD. Now we can proceed. Damn, Alpha Spooper. None of these are shiny. Is Hakuna back? Not yet. fuck? Okay. I never know if Spoopy is shiny, like... I think the colors don't change that much. Are these guys shiny? No. Is Fletchling shiny? No. Okay. Hi. Bless me. Any shinies? No. That guy isn't shiny either. Any shinies here? Not at all. Can you go low? What the hell happened? I don't know what's wrong with my dog, I'm so sorry. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me do a last check and then we'll do the Royale. Nothing. Okay. Let me just check these guys. No shiny. Okay. Let's go for the Royale now. Okay. Do I have any normal type moves though? Not at all. I should teach one of them a move just for now. Body slam, I guess. Is that Rintaro? Okay, I need to use plus moves. Oh, slugging porting. Why is that guy alone there? Ah! Nice Easter egg, nice, nice, nice. Get Koga. And we're done. Who was seeing me? What? Oh. Okay. Grisham, finally. I think he's the last one that I have to fight from the main characters. Besides Lysander, that is. I don't think I'm missing anyone, but... Maybe Tony again? I don't know. He killed me how? I heard that if I win this, like, more than 100 times straight, I start to get, like, a lot of candies. And I don't think I'm able to lose, so... Mega Charizard X. Damn, okay. Grisham really is difficult. And we're done. I really don't remember the last one could be. Because I know something happens at 20. Oh, Vinny! We still haven't fought Vinny. I forgot about Vinny. I know it's something to do with What's her name? Jacinthe? I don't know if you can go there. Hey. Where's the monitor? Oh, I guess not. How? Not fly, I want to use close combat. It's okay. Okay, but I should really upgrade my moves. I have lots of Seed of Mastery, so there's no reason to not do it. How do I not have items? Motherfuckers. Ooh. Do I not have anything against it? I do. Are you for real? Yeah, fuck. Wait, you don't have any... God damn it. Did I get it? How? Ah. Obrigado. Okay, got it. Only need to land some attacks with psychic type. I'm getting really unlucky with the typings. Shinies? Only Pyroar and the Kakuna. I'm looking for... I'm looking for Ghastly now, while I do this. Okay, my team is really in a bad state. No. I answered you. I told you. I got the Litleo, I got the Kakuna, and now I'm looking for... Now I'm looking for Ghastly during the day. And during the night, I'm doing this. Okay, now it must be Vinny, right? Yeah. Look at him. The swag. Let's see what he got. Damn, he loves to lay traps. Wait, he only has Rompa left? Damn, the Mega Glove is epic. And we're done. Oh, Vinny has a daughter. Yeah, so now we have a new side quest after doing this 20 times. Well, like we say in Portugal, fudeu. The fuck? I have to face her 4 times? Isn't that a bit too much? And we won. Damn, I really have to fight her 4 times. But is their team always the same? Well, I just need to use Browser actually. Be funner. And there goes Magical Fable. And we're done with the second fight. Still 2 to go. Why would they do this as a secret fight? Secret quest, I mean. Look at LeBun's face. Poor thing. God damn it, Jacint. Imagine she just brings a legendary for the last fight. Oh, shit. I have 1 million monies. Is she gonna reset the tournament after this? I think this is gonna be going on for a while. I don't think this is the last fight. Yeah, kill Jacint. Nice. Oh. Let me Mega Evolve. Since it's the last fight, I'll go all out. Are we done here, please? Maybe this unlocks the tournament mode. More fights against you? Yep. I thought so. Is it gonna... LeBun just claps her hands. Damn, 3,000! Not 3,000, 300,000. Endless series of battles against yours truly. Does this give us like a lot of money and a lot of luxury balls? Yeah, I think this is the last side quest. I don't think there's any secret side quest besides this one. I'm just trying to get... There's no page for it yet. But I think this is the last side quest in the game. I don't think there's anything else. There's not really a reason to keep fighting in the ZA... Yeah, I mean, there is. Because... you get a lot of good stuff. But still, let me check how many fights. Oh. Bro. I'm missing 495 battles. I mean, I've been further from... Only 15? No! Bro. 495. What do you mean 15? Oh, I noticed what you meant. Okay, forget it. That's a lot of fights. Well, let's try to get some more points while we can. What missions do I have? Yeah, just that. Nothing much. Maybe I can do this during the night still. I need to land super effective moves with psychic type. Yeah, I'll do it in like a month, probably. Beep beep. Coffee, of course. Okay, I won't have time for this. It's okay. I just didn't get lucky. Damn, I'm really rich. Yeah, let me just do something before we go back to Ghastly. Colorful screws. Am I done with all of them, or I still need this one? Okay, I mean, we're done with the last side quest. Who knows, maybe we get another one eventually. The screws are for are to trade for dolls that give you boosts. Like there's one for XP, another for money, another for mega shards, another for your player's health, like when you're fighting a boss. Not for the Pokemon, for the player. And the last one, I forgot what the last one was. I know I bought it. Oh, for catching, like your catching get boosted. I have something in my eye, god damn it. They're like the charms, but basically. You had the catching charm and oval charm and stuff like that. That's what these things do. No shiny boost. There's no way to boost shiny odds besides the shiny charm currently. Unfortunately, that's the case. I thought they would implement like outbreaks or something. I'm almost sure that the DLC will bring some kind of different shiny hunt. With more towers. Who knows? Maybe. Let me check the fletchling, not shiny. There's definitely gonna be like new maps or something. Maybe extra dimensional wild zones. That would be nice. Like you enter the Hoopa portals and you get new zones. With new Pokemon. That would be nice. Or a giant wild zone. That would be nice too. You're tired? Yeah, this gets boring really quickly. But again, I don't have anything else to do besides battling and shiny hunting, so... What can I do? I've basically 100% to the game already. But didn't you get a single shiny? Damn. Well, the moment I started this, I got a shiny Kakuna. I guess it's probably not your lucky day, I guess. Maybe PG was cursed. Harney's fault, of course. The issue is people tell you that this is really easy, and that's the fastest shiny hunting method. But the problem is, it's not totally true what they're saying, because they're using macros to make it a shiny hunt for them, and then they come back after a few hours and got a lot of shinies. Of course, it's easy that way. But if you want to shiny hunt in the moment, then that's the difficult part. I mean, Scarlet and Violet I guess maybe. To me, I think that the sandwiches sometimes feel like they don't work. In this game or in Scarlet and Violet? Oh, I don't have a shiny charm either. Still missing 495 fights. Nah, it's really hard. 1000 fights is too much. Yeah, just move to something else. I'll probably be jumping around too. Ah, bless me. Maybe finish the game and then shiny hunt, like I'm doing. Bless you. Nice. Thank you. Oh, is that shiny? No. Because it appeared twice, so I thought it was shiny. It isn't. Guys, I'll be right back, okay? Just a moment. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna watch a video while we hunt. I think it's a good idea. Let me set that up quickly. Let's do this. Where do I have react? I do not need this. Where am I? Where is my? Here I am. Now let me post this here. We'll put this right over us, like this. See, cool, cool. And now we're gonna open this, and we're gonna watch a video. I think Johnston already put on his video. So that's what we're gonna watch. Okay.
What is going on, guys? My name is John and welcome back to yet another video. It's shockingly been nearly 3 years since a new Pokemon game has been released, and Legends ZA is going to be our next journey into a wild assortment of
Let's just say it was able to do a 45-minute video for this while playing the game at the same time. That mad respect. God damn. Okay, while we do this, we'll just let's see if I can try to automate this.
challenges, adventures, and especially shiny hunting. With the newest installment to the franchise, we can now revisit LUMIOSE City with a brand new Pokedex that we have to complete, as well as an absurd list of missions similar to our adventures in Legends Arceus. Being the completionist that I am, I streamed until I caught every single Pokemon available in Legends ZA, and this is how it went. Our journey begins on the train leading to LUMIOSE City with a cutscene that felt like I was playing the beginning of Animal Crossing, and we take our first steps in the city, which immediately leads us to meeting Tawny and her Pokemon. After learning more about the city, a Pancham steals our bag, and we're tasked as a team to chase it down, which leads to us having our first taste at the new battle mechanics. Naturally, since we don't have any Pokemon, Tawny gives us an opportunity at making the hardest decision of any playthrough, choosing our starter. We have the option of Chikorita, Totodile, or Tepig. Now chat, please make a selection. Wow, that's awesome. Everybody in chat is saying Totodile. That's a really good choice. Nice job. You guys that was a really excellent choice. You guys are great. Thank you guys for your contribution. Now, I'm definitely a Chikorita enjoyer. If this game is going to be anything
watch a video, yeah, just to be different. I haven't watched any videos lately, so.
And since Totodile evolves the earliest, I figured that having that advantage would help me progress through the game a lot.
Evolves the earliest? At what level does Totodile evolve? Is it 14 like Cyndaquil? Oh, it means Feraligatr.
Plays by either choosing the correct move or live swapping to another party member to finish your opponent. Well, this is definitely
because Feraligatr I think evolves it at level 32.
First match is not something we should really worry too much about. After getting our bag back, the sun set, which leads into yet another new feature of the games, the battle zones. This is a gated location where Pokemon battles are exclusively held, and we're tasked with trying to escape as quickly as we can. After taking on another quick battle, we're stopped at the exit by a horde of trainers, only to be greeted by AZ's Floette. After using a small intimidation tactic, we're free to leave and start our residence at Hotel Z. Inside we meet AZ, the owner of the hotel, and we're given a small tour of the building before calling it a night. In the morning, we meet up with Tawny, where we get invited to participate in the ZA Royale, which begins the main storyline of the game. From here we meet Lita, learn how to throw ourselves across the room, and have our first rival battle, where I realized that not only are both her Tepig and Chikorita female, but my Totodile was also female. I'm not sure if this was a part of the game, but that's nearly a 1 in 600 chance of happening.
Yeah, that's really rare.
Translate well to my shiny hunts in the future. After the battle, our Rotom phone is upgraded to reveal the entire map of LUMIOSE City, and we're presented with 6 wild zones, which is our gateway to finally starting to make progress in completing the Pokedex. After talking to the nurse, we're able to track our catches and have a little bit more freedom in exploring the city. So I decided to spend some time admiring my new city life. Okay, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a great example of a performative male. Yeah, no, I know what you're doing, because here's the thing, chat. Why is the handle facing away from him? Bro is not drinking that. He is there to be an aesthetic. Just like the battle areas in this game are confined to a small section of the city, and we're tasked with registering.
I didn't even notice that. Like, who stops and looks at mugs and says, "No, that's wrong," and he's right about it?
Enough skill with playing Legends Arceus, I do not think I will fail. Let me show you my great gameplay.
You just failed. of
We're
course.
gonna cut that from the video. After spending some time learning the mechanics of battling and throwing balls, I managed to catch Fletchling, Bunnelby, Scatterbug, Mareep, and Weedle. With our goal met, I made my way to the Pokemon Research Lab and met Mabel, and we're tasked with completing her research requests, which may or may not be another challenge we'll have to take on in the future. Outside of the lab, we meet Naveen, who is another member of Team MZ, and I took a bit of time redeeming some of the pre-order codes that I was given for some additional items, as well as a special Pokemon. If you connect to Mr.
There's
Gift
pre-order
in
gifts?
February, you're able to get a free Ralts that's holding the Gardevoir right. While both of these things can be obtained through natural gameplay, having one this early in the game is going to be insanely helpful with setting up later battles in the game, especially when Ralts is a Pokemon that's only found randomly roaming around the city. With a new research reward of Rock Smash, I was able to break down the back area of Wild Zone 1 and catch a Pidgey and then a Pichu to catch everything available in the first area. From here, we're tasked with going back to Hotel Z, and I decided to mess around with the scaling features in the game and take a different path back, where I was able to encounter a few more Pokemon. While the majority of the Pokemon in this game are confined to Wild Zones, there are Pokemon scattered all over the city, and I was able to find Flabebe, Abra, and Kakuna, bringing my total to 11 Pokemon. Back at the hotel, we're assigned our first promotion match in the ZA Royale, but in order to do that, we're going to need a challenger's ticket, which brings us back to the night to take on the battle zone for real. The process of this is very simple. Defeat trainers and earn points to fill your meter. As you can imagine, for our first attempt,
You know what's the deal with ZA Royale? Was that Legends Arceus was all about catching, but they wanted to do something different about this. Like, they wanted both catching and battling. That's why they want us to fight in the ZA Royale so much. That's the whole reason for the 1000 battles. I mean, the idea is right. I mean, they had a good plan, but they failed. In my opinion, the ZA Royale is the only way they failed. Like, not, it's fun. It is a good idea. It's a good thing to farm, but it has two main issues. First, it's really repetitive. Really repetitive. And the second issue is that they make us literally how do you say it? Fuck, I forgot the word. You literally go from rank V to rank F. They literally cut the freaking Royale in half. They could have just made it so we skip. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't remembering the word. They just skipped half the game. They literally forgot the whole concept they had just for the game to go forward. Like, I understand it's a question of rhythm, but nah. They had to have thought about it better. Like, and the Infinite Royale, okay, it's fun, but I've fought the same guys over and over again. And 1000 battles, if the Royale was a little bit well done, like a bit better, it would just be so much easier and fun to do the 1000 battles. Like, imagine after the main game, you just go back to rank Z, and this time you need to go up to rank A. Like, it's basically the infinite, but you really are in rank Z, and you need to go to rank A. And you really have a motivation to do it, and it would grow increasingly harder. You know, like, you at rank A, you could be battling guys with level level 100 team. Like, they could have done so much stuff with this, and it would have been so much better. Still, I like it. But just the fact that I know that I have to do 1000 fights over and over again, and the guys I'm fighting are the same every time, just no, thank you.
And we meet Tarragon, who mentions that there are now colorful screws that are assorted around the map, which will definitely come into play a little bit later in the challenge. After doing a little city scaling with Tawny, we end up at the second Wild Zone, and I spent some time catching Badoo, Magikarp, Binacle, and Patrat before stopping to have some coffee in front of the tower. Here we meet Vinny, who is a member of Quasartico Inc., who are the leaders in the urban redevelopment of Lumiose City. At the entrance to the third Wild Zone, we're stopped by the Fist of Justice and their leader, Ivor, who has the goal of removing the Wild Zones and allowing everyone to coexist by making the city strong enough so everyone can battle battle Pokemon.
Like,
After a quick battle, we're free to head into Zone 3.
never
where I was
play
able
it,
to
but I
use
guess.
Pikachu, Esper, Litleo, Pancham, and Skidoo, completing yet another location on the map. Down the street, we meet up back with Tawny to visit the Looker Bureau, where we meet Emma and unlock the beginning of the almost absurd list of side missions that are available in the game. While we're not required to do a majority of them to complete the Pokédex, in order to progress, we'll need to finish the first 3 that are assigned to us. At this point in the game, we're basically free to traverse the map as much as we'd like, and for the most part, the entire city is at our fingertips. After evolving to get
Nah, bro,
Pikachu, I
it's
quickly caught
it's
an
too
Ekans en
much,
route to the first mission,
and it's
where we
not good
poked an
content.
alpha Pokemon by taking on a bundle.
Even if I did what they
This
said, what they told me to just automate the battles. First, I had to set up my microcontroller, and I'm not sure if it works with Switch too.
On the way through, I was able to
Um,
Ghastly, and a Spupa before reaching the dirt plot in the back.
And
where the
then
Ring Thief appeared.
that's
Although
not
we're supposed to
content
defeat
at
something
all.
and retrieve it back, this is actually the earliest opportunity that we have to catch one, which brings us to having over 10% of the entire dex completed in only a couple hours. The final mission brings us to one of the shopping districts in the city, where a woman requests that we get her a Pikachu
Macro.
so she can learn about
Macro
Spanish.
is basically I can set up the controller to do the commands. Like I record the commands and then it just repeats the command constantly. Like what I'm doing right now, I could set up that controller to do it for me.
Was the level of character customization compared to Scarlet and Violet, and I figured that we should take a little
You
time
need a
to look
macro
at our
controller.
options. But this was also so my chat could stop telling me that I look like a tourist. Look at the shoes. Yeah, no, I'm getting these. Wait, this is kind of messed up, chat. Is that not the skin of a Baneri?
Oof.
Maybe we should go to a different store. Back at the bureau, we prove our worth to Emma in battle, and she reveals the concept of Mega Evolution to us with her Ampharos.
I mean, there's a lot of controllers. I just search online and I found mine.
Which give you additional points if you fight in unique ways, like using certain type moves, dealing the first attack, and completing specific matchups. During this process, my Totodile evolved into Croconaw, and
Mine is already like
I took on the second
5 years old,
After
I
we get
guess.
to X, we meet the team in the hotel and are set to battle Naveen to get to know him better. And in preparation, I was able to evolve Mareep into Flaffy to make the battle a whole lot easier. We're given yet another promotion match that we have to take on, but I figured that now would be a good time to start working on preparing some things to make this Pokédex a lot easier to complete. As I mentioned earlier, throughout the city we can now find colorful screws, indicated as a purple Pokeball with a beam shooting out of it. By collecting a bunch of these and then visiting the Racine construction at the bottom half of the map, we can exchange these with a man outside for canary plushes that give a boost to our character. These are very similar to the charms in Legends Arceus, except this time they're a permanent addition rather than being a disposable part of your inventory.
What?
But we have the ability to boost our health, XP.
I don't remember charms in Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's expensive? I mean, there should be some that are not as expensive. I think mine was like 30 euros.
And money, the blue plush increases the catch rate of Pokemon. And while it isn't too hard to catch Pokemon in this game, if you knock a Pokemon out, you only get one shot at catching it before the Pokemon disappears forever. And I want the best chances possible of avoiding a bad situation. Over time, we'll slowly chip away at maxing this slot out, but for now, I figured it was a good opportunity to try and see how effective the first upgrade is in Area 5. Inside, I was able to catch Bellsprout, Venipede, and a couple more encounters on the roof.
Is he gonna find the shiny? Oh no! He died! Oh no!
Sorry you had to see that, chat. Oh my god, that's
Oh no!
horrible. After
Yeah, it's a
working
macro
with the
controller.
Geo, I was able to get 2 more team evolutions with Fletchinder and Curlia, obtained another pass in the battle zone, and free roamed the rooftops again on my way to the match to scout for some new finds. Because these spawns are a lot less consistent than the ones in the wild zones, I figured that it would be best to find any opportunity I could to get these out of the way, and I made a small dent with Shuppet, Pampor, and a really high level Haunter. With another easy match, I was promoted to rank W, and was instructed by AZ to track Lita down to give her some items that she had left in the hotel. After battling her, we're thrown right into the next match to get to rank V, which leads us to yet another new mechanic in the story. Outside the restaurant, we're greeted by Zygarde, and we're tasked with chasing it through the city. Eventually, we catch up to it, and Zygarde brings us up to a roof where we find a distressed Absol. Emma and AZ arrive, and we're entrusted with the Mega Ring, giving us the ability to now Mega Evolve any Pokemon we want, so long as we have the Mega Stone to match. This begins our first battle against a Mega Rogue Pokemon, which are very similar to the concept of the Noble battles that were in Legends Arceus. Instead of throwing bombs, we have to continuously attack the Pokemon.
No,
until we have fully charged our
I think I
Mega
prefer the
Evolve,
noble
Mega
fights,
Evolving
I'll be
into a
honest.
significantly
The
larger
rogue
amount of damage.
the
While we
rogue
don't
battles
have
seem
Pokemon
too
to
repetitive.
yet, AZ loans us his Lucario,
I prefer
so
the
we're free
noble
to take this
fights.
on without
And they were
problem.
more
So if I'm being totally honest,
they
I
worked more on the
haven't
rogue
done this
fights, like
before, as
they
Nintendo
were
Pokemon
really
World
different from
was
each
an
other.
exact battle at Pokemon Worlds this year, so this was definitely a lot easier than it should have been. Despite that, there will be a lot more difficult battles on the horizon that will test our skills. Upon defeating Absol, we're given the Absolite, and as thanks for saving it, Absol asked to join our team. This is where things get really busted. If you played X and Y, you know that Mega Evolution is basically a win button for whatever battle you send it.
Okay, let's check. the game. Let's see. Why is it so foggy? I don't think I ever seen fog in this game. I guess. Oh, no shinies. Let's continue.
Out to. But from now on, nearly every major battle that we're going to take on is going to involve dealing with another Mega Evolution. But as you expect, the first match against Tawny wasn't too much of a problem for us. To learn more about the Rogue Mega Evolution issue, Tawny instructs us that we should visit the Quasartico HQ to speak with Vinny, but before we do that, we have yet another big opportunity. Because we reached the checkpoint of defeating Absol, there are now more wild zones on the map, bringing our total to 10 different locations to find new Pokemon. Once again, I know my limits and figured that I probably couldn't handle all of these areas with my current team, but I still wanted to make as much of a dent as possible. In Zone 6, I was able to grab Baniri, Houndour, and Swablu. I did a little city exploring and found Trubbish, Pansear, Pansage, and Swirlix. Moved to Zone 7 to catch Vanillite, Roselia, Hippopotas, and Floette. And finally visited Zone 8 to get Drillbur, Numel, Machop, Sandile, Gibble, and Krokorok, bringing my total to 55 Pokemon. At the Quasartico HQ, we alerted Vinny's attention by demolishing their pet mice guarding the building. After talking to him on the battle court, he offers us a proposition. Okay, well, we have a promotion match.
When did he got time to do this video?
We don't know his rank, but we have to face him. If we win, we get boosted to rank F. We skip the whole leaderboard. We're just getting boosted up the ladder. F for friggin' sweet. Am I right, guys?
Because Quasartico wants to contract.
I mean, he streamed the game every day, and yet he was able to do a video like great, not like giant props. I mean, goddamn.
Now collected over a quarter of the entire Pokedex, all in a little under 5 hours. While this battle was shockingly not hard considering the reward that we got from it, I did get a little surprise at the end.
Oh my god! Okay, Mega Evolution, Mega Drampa. Oh,
damn.
yeah. Look at that.
Drampa
Okay,
looking
I'm
nice.
a little bit scared, Chad. I'm gonna be honest with you. This thing looks really.
I mean, he got the game one day before we did because of the Australian time zone. But still, streaming the game plus writing a script plus recording the voice plus editing. Damn. Nah, that's.
Well, most of these don't apply to the team that
I can't imagine myself doing it. I think at least 1 week to do to edit a video, and that's if I have time.
Which is going to be extremely helpful for the next section we're about to jump into. Back at the hotel,
Like the last video I launched, it took me a week and a half to edit.
Camerupt, and Victory Bell, and we're tasked with joining each of the members of Team MZ to face them all together. Before leaving for the first mission, AZ gives us the Feraligatr so we can Mega Evolve our starter, which further validates that this was a good starter choice, as I wouldn't have been able to instantly use this if I had picked any of the others. Now,
that's a fact. I mean, I think I had Mega Evolution at this point.
And they are not much help. I can appreciate the effort of bringing a type advantage to this fight, but the size difference alone with Clauncher and Camerupt should.
I don't know if it's free type. It probably has an editor.
Unlike the Absol fight, we're not
But even so, damn, like he recorded the whole line, the whole lines, like the whole script.
At the hotel, we're challenged by Zygarde, and after defeating him, we're given a reward that changes everything that we know about this entire challenge.
Yes! That's what we needed!
We're then confronted by a man named L, who asks if we're prepared to take on all the looming events that are happening within Lumiose City, and tells us that we need to prove our worthiness to Zygarde that we can truly fight alongside it. Inside the hotel, we receive our next promotion match against Canary, and after having a battle with Naveen, he agrees to give us intel on her, as he's her #1 viewer. I wonder if my #1 viewer is watching right now. Leave a comment
It's
if you
me.
want, unless you're watching
It's
this
me.
video to go to sleep like the rest of the 15% of my audience. In that case, good night. Sweet dreams. You got a big day tomorrow. Before claiming another challenger's ticket, I was able to evolve Curlia into Gardevoir and made my way to the Canary Quiz Wiz to try and get her attention to request a promotion battle. After doing some blatant cheating to win the competition, we had to race through construction to find her, only to be stopped by Tarragon at the entrance. After defeating him, he tells us that he was operating Canary's hologram the entire time, and we meet the real Canary to challenge her to a battle. Right before this fight, I was able to evolve my final team member to get Talonflame, only for it to get instantly destroyed by Mega Electros. But with a couple more hits,
Bro, was I the only one that was able to go through the game really easily? I only had trouble against Lysander at the end.
Halucha, and Bennett. Before we jump into that, I had a couple different things on my mind. After the meeting, Tawny asked us to meet her on the roof and shows us how to use Rotoglide. This essentially works as a double jump in the game and makes it so you can horizontally cover more distance. While this is going to be super helpful for traversing through the map, there is another benefit to having this feature. Colorful screws are now insanely easy to get.
I don't think so. I mean, there's the difficult fights, of course, but still, like, someone told me that they lost to Tawny at the end, and I was like, bro, I barely had a Pokemon fainted, like.
Which meant that I now have the best odds in the entire game, and I was dying to see how much of a difference it would make. Starting on Zone 9,
I don't get it.
Meowstic, Manectric, and Mawile. In Zone 10, I caught Slowpoke, Carvana, Staryu, Sharpedo, Tynamo, Watchog, and Arbok. And finally, a single Honedge back in Zone 3 to complete that section, as well as bring my total to 70 Pokemon, putting us at over 30% of the entire Pokedex. While spending some time taking down each of the
I think I had that much too.
Not too hard to get through. It happened to rain in the city, which gave me a short opportunity to catch Gumi near Zone 2, arguably one of the most difficult spawns in the entire game. With a quick video catch and Bennett
Gumi
down,
is fucked
once
up.
again set up for another promotion match, this time against Ivor from the Fist of Justice. After claiming the challenger's ticket, I visited their training center, where Ivor then arrives looking for his sister. Because he's apparently too physically strong to own a phone, we're unable to confirm my match until we find her. After filing a report with Emma at the Looker Bureau, we go out and investigate where she could be hiding, and after battling Canary again, she reveals that Gwyn mentioned going to a fountain in the city. Emma suggests that we stop the flow of water at the fountain to go underground to see if that's where she was taken, and despite trying to convince them that I'm committed to turn this place into Lake Valor, I'm told to find a Pokemon that knows the move Ice Beam to freeze the fountain instead. Although I've caught a ton of Pokemon so far, I know that I don't have a Pokemon that can do that. But
and he's even recording this.
Can definitely take care of that. Although we only need Vanillite in this zone, as it naturally
What's he done with his
I figured
room?
that I would try to clear out as much of the Pokemon here as I could. I was able to catch Snover, a male and female Snorunt, Go-Go, Bergmite, Delibird, and Machoke. With the fountain frozen, we're able to enter the Lumiose sewers, which shockingly also have another collection of Pokemon that we can catch on the way through.
Bro,
adding Noibat,
I really
and
didn't have a hard time with anyone besides Lysander.
Investigating it, it's presumed that the wild Klefki roaming the area has our answer on its key.
I think the secret is to have
None of his keys actually work, so we try the only
Excadrill. Excadrill is just a monster and a powerhouse.
Honed fist become the key. Our path will be opened thanks to my power. Justice! Oh my god, he's alting. He's alting. Oh my god! Ivor! You had to break the log! Not the frame!
In the deepest parts of the sewer, I was able to get a couple more spawns with Litwick and Skrelp before eventually finding Gwyn hiding in a secret area thanks to her Chandelure. After defeating her, we find out that she ran away to hide from Ivor, so we
the Mega is cool. It's goofy, but it's cool.
So we're immediately able to take him on back at the training camp. After giving Mega Phalanx a whopping 3 seconds of screen time for this video, we reach rank D and head back to the hotel for our next mission. We find out that Tawny has also become a missing person, and our questions are immediately answered after receiving a mysterious phone call from the Rust Syndicate, who claimed that she took out a $100,000 loan to make a video and hasn't paid it back. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm on their side. Eventually, we meet Felicia, one of the admins of the company, and we're challenged to a battle.
Everyone is on their side because Tawny is a bitch.
A really nice treat for doing this.
Skarmory. Ooh, the metal looks sick. No! Wait! Come on, be good, be good, be good, be good.
What the fuck? Oh, he turned his room into France. Ew.
Inside, we meet the boss Corbeau.
Was the game playing by itself?
Style into paying back our dues by completing some odd jobs for him until we paid off the $1 million interest that Tawny stacked up oh so nicely for us. Thankfully, we aren't assigned anything right now, so we can just sit back, relax, maybe enjoy the city exploration, hit the cafe, Maybe farm. Never mind, we got more rogues to beat. On the way to the rogue Babaracle, I caught an Ariados in the sewer and then took that down pretty easily. But as I was working on getting to the next fight, I had a moment of clarity.
I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I just want to be fully transparent. I have taken a look at my outfit, and you know what it gives off? I'm gonna show you what my outfit gives off. So I think we need to change that. I'm afraid boutique couture
I didn't
is
get
for
that.
none but the truly stylish. How dare you? How am I gonna be stylish if I can't get styled? And by the way, I'm recording you. By the way, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was raining. Oh wait, it's sunny. Why do you have rain boots on? Plaid's out, by the way. You look like a goth blueberry muffin. With Mega Mawile and defeated, I received the final Megastone for my team, which led to us being contacted by Corbeau for our first set of side missions that we need to complete for the Rust Syndicate. Our first stop is going to be the Blue District to help remove a group of squatters that took over an old building that a man purchased, and inside we can find that it's a group of Haunter and Gengar, and we're tasked with taking them down. This is also our first opportunity to catch a trait evolution, which is going to save us a little bit of time down the road when we have to go through the process of evolving all of our catches. After completing a few more cleanup tasks, we find out from Corbeau that he has previous ties to L, or better known as Lysander. He mentions that since he's still alive, he has the ability to pay him back for helping him in the past.
Will you
After
not
spending
mention
a
who
little time
Lysander
with
is?
LUMIOSE, we meet him back at the Rust Syndicate building, where he not only relieves us of all of our debt missions, but also sets up our next promotion match, this time against him. After obtaining by far the easiest challenger ticket that I've had to do in this entire playthrough, we head back to take him and his Mega Scolipede on, which brings us all the way up.
His face.
Once we arrive back with the crew, Corbeau
Damn, did he just skip Corbeau?
and Tawny
Nah,
suggested
that's
we do by
disrespectful.
Vita and Naveen, but I was way more
That's
adamant
really
about using
disrespectful.
Pokemon. By this point, we'd unlocked 17 different locations that are available, and I have only half of those finished, so I made it my duty to make as much of a
Nope.
dent as I possibly could. Back in Zone 6, I was able to catch Houndoom and Meditite, Slowbro, Furfrou, Stunfisk, Clauncher, Clawitzer, and Gyarados in Zone 11, Phantom, Trevenant, Pinsir, Weepinbell, and Scyther in Zone 13, Aeron, Lairon, Onix, Excadrill, Emoga, and Helioptile in Zone 14, Pumpkaboo, Gorgeist, Whirlipede, and Scolipede in Zone 15, and finally made my way to Zone 16 to grab all that I wanted at the moment. While there are a ton of Phalanx that aren't too hard to catch, there is one that's truly a test of patience. Do you see that up there? That little pain. Let me tell you, this is a John
Wasn't that a,
patent pending
wasn't that a shiny?
that aren't too hard to catch.
Oh, it's the
There is one
it was the
that's truly a test of
Pokeball.
patience. Do you see that up there? That little pain. Let me tell you, this is a Johnstone patent pending YouTube tutorial. He's gonna spot me and he's gonna jump down. He's gone. This is how you get it.
This is how you get it. You
Catch a
fail.
little frog. What am I doing? After catching Meditite and Oracle, I reached 117 Pokemon in the
Bro.
Dex, basically reaching the halfway point of the entire challenge, which is crazy. With the Team MZ battles out of the way, we're interrupted by Laban from the Society of Battle Connoisseurs, where we're invited to a gathering at Hotel Richissime. This location is the fanciest spot in all of Lumiose, and despite me having the newest Supreme jacket and designer shoes, we're going to need something a little bit more special to attend this event. For starters, let's try Boutique Couture on Vernal Avenue to see if we can find any suitable outfits.
Isn't that the place you?
I don't think we can go there, chat. After getting suited up, we attend the party, where it's revealed that it's a tournament organized by Lady Jacinth, a character that I have many things that I'd like to say about her. Right before the tournament begins, Tawny gets a word from Vinny that we need to take on some more rogue Pokemon
Is he being-
immediately, and we head back to the
What
hotel
was
to start
that?
the game plan. Naturally, Jacinth follows us back to find out what we're doing, and we're signed with taking on Frostlass, Altaria, and Venusaur. On the way to Frostlass, I scaled the rooftops again and managed to find Dedenne and even a Riolu, which are another two Pokemon that just randomly spawn in the city. After taking all three Pokemon,
he
we
wasn't
stopped
doing
at
the
Jacinth
side
and
quests.
her team, and we're essentially forced to go back to attend her party and have a battle against Laban. It's then revealed that the reason for this is because Jacinth is our next promotion match, which means that it's finally time to grind for another challenger ticket. During this process, it started to rain again, and I saw this as a perfect opportunity to take care of arguably the most annoying evolution in the entire game. If you remember from earlier, I was
yeah,
able to
Gumi.
catch Gumi due to it raining in the city, and unfortunately, in order to get Gudra, we also have to evolve it while it's raining. Although at this point I didn't have enough experience candies to reach level 50, I knew exactly how we could get more. Although the Quasartico building is home to buying a majority of the Mega Stones in the game, the first option that's on the list allows us to buy an infinite amount of small experience candies with the Mega Shards that we've been farming this entire time. By this point, I maxed out the total that I could get, which meant that I could purchase nearly 100,000 experience points to apply to Gumi, instantly evolving into Sliggoo and then into Goodra. With this, I was all done for the first day and managed to register 100.
Damn, only one day?
Decks, but I knew the
He really wasn't doing anything else.
I just need to do a little bit of preparation. That evening, I decided it would probably be more worth my time to grind out more of those experience candies that I used on Goodra, and I quickly found out a pretty crazy way to farm them. The wall surrounding Prism Tower is littered with
It took me like 3 days to get to Jacinthe, I think.
For breaking the crystals, I was able to get around 300 shards every time that I did a lap. This obviously has a cooldown before they respawn, but in the span of only 45 minutes of playing, I'd obtained enough to collect nearly 400 candies, which will definitely come into play nearing the end of the challenge. The following morning, we revisited Hotel Richissimi to participate in the tournament, and I had battles against Canary, Ivor, and Corbeau before reaching the final battle against Jacinthe. Once again, Zygarde presents itself, and we're instructed by Jacinthe to battle it as part of the tournament. With the power of the cells, it transforms into its 50% form, and after defeating it, Lysander instructs us once again to climb the ZA Royale to show that we're truly capable of working alongside Zygarde. After winning our promotion match against Jacinthe, we reach rank B, leaving us with only one more rank until we're the strongest trainer in all of Lumiose City. The next day, we talk to AZ in the hotel, where he reveals that the mega power of Prism Tower is imminent, and the only Pokemon that can stop it is his own Floette. By determining who is the strongest trainer in the city, he'll entrust them with handling the power of Mega Floette. Tawny receives a message from Vinny requesting us to go to Quasartico. However, because it is a new day in the story, there's a lot more.
In this video, seems like the story is really short, but it really isn't.
Salamence, Bagon, Lopunny, Altaria, Fennekin, and Noivern in Zone 18.
When I eventually do my second playthrough, I'll have to see if it really takes that much time.
Bring our new total to 139 Pokemon. When we meet up with Vinny, we talk to Jet a little bit more about the history of the growing Mega Power and how our role in taking down the current rogues is helping prevent the people of the city from leaving. We're then assigned a new set of Pokemon that we have to track down: Dragonite, Tyranitar, and Starmie. To be totally honest with you, not much happened here aside from catching a Pidgeot and watching the raw speed and leg drive.
I can't with Mega Starmie.
I was successfully able to finish the group and head back to Hotel Z. Inside, we learned the strongest Mega Evolution user is chosen by Floette herself when she sees a rank A trainer worthy of handling her. Immediately, we receive a notification of our final promotion match against an unknown man named Grissom. With our challenger's ticket in hand, we make our way to the Looker Bureau to investigate how we can find this mystery man, and Emma decides that we need to defeat her in order to make sure that we're strong enough to handle the information she has for us. But before we do that, I noticed a very interesting reference in her office that might give us a hint.
I'm really confident in what I'm going to say next, chat. This is very easy to explain. There's a constant in these two photos. Mimi, which means that Looker and Xerosic were in love, and they both adopted Mimi, got divorced, which led into the lore of them being on opposing sides in X and Y, and then they both died to where Emma took place of Looker's office to then be the leader of the Looker Bureau and to also have the rights to take care of Mimi.
What?
After our battle, Emma reveals that Grissom was a protege of Team Flare.
What the fuck?
And the best person that could give information about this is none other than Mabel at the research lab. Upon speaking with her, she reveals that she's a former member of Team Flare and took a plea deal to be the new professor of Lumiose City, which not only confirms that there's Pokemon jail, but even more terrifying, Pokemon jury duty. She mentions that we'll need to visit Nouveau Cafe where we meet Vinny and Laban, but before doing that, we have a little side quest nearby that's worth our time. Now, just like the original X and Y, by visiting the research lab, we're able to receive one of the Kanto starters. Now, just like the starters at the beginning of the game, I knew that they'd be around somewhere in the city at some point, so I just decided to grab Squirtle, as I almost never make that choice. At the coffee truck, we find out that not only was this entire business a front, but Grissom is the owner as well as the boss of Team Flare Nouveau.
It's not Grissom, it's Grisham.
Ranks of the ZA Royale for his own goals, and if we want to hear their story, we can meet them at a secret location. Upon arriving at the spot, they reveal that we're at an abandoned business formerly known as Lysander Cafe. Grizel expresses that we're not worth explaining Lysander's history to and demands a battle before we can proceed. After taking her down, they allow us inside and reveal the original lab where the ultimate weapon was summoned, and gives us the opportunity to investigate to reveal the true intentions of Team Flare's objectives. Deep in the basement, we discover the original control room, and then we're visited by Zygarde and Lysander, who expresses that he doesn't recall really any of the events that happened 5 years ago, but understands that Floette is the only true answer to stopping the Mega Power from taking over the entire city, and he asks us to speak with both Grissom and AZ to figure out what to do. Grissom demands that we retrieve and deliver Floette to him, as that will allow them to restore the city to Team Flare's true intentions, and after revealing to the crew who we actually met, AZ confesses his his regrets of creating the ultimate weapon to bring back Floette, as none of this would have occurred if he didn't seek revenge for Floette's death. Within Prism Tower, he created Ange, a device that promoted eternal life to compensate for the many that passed on from the ultimate weapon. Because it was set off 5 years ago, it awoke Ange and resulted in it spilling out high levels of mega power, which led to the events currently happening within the city. As a team, we agreed to work together on behalf of AZ to put an end to all of this, which means that Grissom is going to have to back down. When we meet him back at the coffee truck, he challenges us to our final battle, where things got a little bit scary nearing the end. X. Alright. No shot I lose this, right? Absol,
Damn, you're gonna lose, bro. And Shinji does attacks, no?
Go! Yes! Yes!
Imagine winning against a Mega Charizard X
1 HP. The
with quick attack.
of the century. Since we're now the strongest trainer in all Lumiose, Grissom concedes and offers his assistance in protecting the city from Ange. In the middle of the night, we're awoken by a loud noise, and upon going outside with the team, we see that the Mega Power has reached its ultimate form, and we're instructed with stopping it before it explodes and sends Mega Power to the entire city. At the base of the tower, we meet with Vinny, and we organize a plan to quell Ange. However, because Tawny is also now rank A, we have to face each other in order for Floette to choose the strongest trainer to ascend the tower. After defeating her, she still demands that she should go, as the rest of the city needs defending if wild Pokemon go rogue again, and we have the highest capabilities of preventing them from taking over. Tawny then Mega Evolves Floette, and they fly to the top of the tower to put an end to this. Oh my god! No! With Floette's powers, the energy began draining from the tower, but immediately Ange took control of her and transformed the tower into the ultimate super weapon. After reaching the base of the tower again, we hear from Tawny, who claims that she can see Zygarde in the distance, and urges for us to try and find a path to it, as it's finally time for us to join it in combat. Unfortunately, the Mega Power has already spread too far, and wild road Megas are attacking the city, and it's now our job to also handle that before we can take on Ange. In our emergency meeting, we plan to make a path to Zygarde when Canary, Ivor, Corbeau, and Jacinth arrive to offer help in building a pathway to reaching the Magenta District. For each checkpoint, we had to face off against 3 wild Mega Evolutions, and let me tell you, this was actually difficult,
sorry.
and even more than anything,
Sorry.
You're supposed to put a ladder up here. So tell me, why don't I see one?
Did it do the same thing I did?
A big old ladder? Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves then. There's no way. The amount of weight that Philippe is holding. I'm staring at cheeks right now. Oh my gosh, yeah, this game's not real. After helping Corbeau fend off Gardevoir and Gallade, we're stopped by the final group of Megas, only for Grissom and Grizel to come to our rescue and chase them away so we can finally reach Zygarde. At the top of the building, we meet with Lysander, who tells us that he's been collecting Zygarde cells to prepare for this very moment. However, he only found 99, but with the power of the extra cell that's been in our bag since the beginning, it was able to transform into Zygarde Complete, which begins the final fight against Hyper Rogue Ange Floette. All right, we took it down.
Hyper Rogue Ange Floette. That's an amazing name.
Core Enforcer? Oh my god!
That's just cinema.
The Z! We did it! No way. Oh, nope, it's still alive. Okay, somewhere Clement is pissed. The ultimate weapon! If Ange fires Floette's light a ruin while it's all powered up like this, there won't be any Lumiose left behind. There's something in my satchel. The pebble? The Zygardeite! Come on! Let's Mega Evolve, baby!
The fact that Zygarde can really Mega Evolve. God damn.
It's the Hindenburg! Oh, the X and Y!
Nah.
Oh my god.
I need to rewatch this ending. It was just too good.
Wow. How did she live? I'll be honest. How in the world did she live? Unscathed? Not a scratch. And with
Yeah,
that, we
I ask
successfully
that
completed the main
myself
story,
every
but
day.
considering by this point we only have 140 Pokemon in our decks, we have a lot more work to do. Thankfully, we don't have any more distractions to stop us from completing.
I'm legit gonna cry. His dying wish was to save the world. And the Floette! I forgot about Floette! Stop showing us. We know he's dead. I know. Don't fin me.
Don't fin me.
There's Pokeball containing a Lucario on the table. Stop. You are digging the stake further into my heart. You are twisting the knife in my chest. Let's tear down AZ Hotel and build a parking garage.
Good idea.
Imagine
Good idea.
we walk outside, turn around, boom. Spirit Halloween. Upon visiting Prism Tower, we find out that Quasartico has transformed Prism Tower into Area 20 and allows us to grant our final wish. Although I internally demanded for more Jacinth storyline, that apparently wasn't very important to the post-game progression, and instead we're forced to say that we want the ZA Royale to continue, regardless of there not being a threat anymore to the city. With this taken care of, we've basically completed all of the storyline aspects of the game, which means that it's time to start chipping away at the massive hole that we still have in our Pokedex. To start out, I figured that it'd be best just to clean up the single zone left where I didn't have everything.
He didn't do any side quests.
I was able to evolve Staryu to Starmie and Floette into Florges to complete Zone 16, which meant that it was time to check out the final and most unique zone in the entire game. Zone 20 is not only arguably the largest area of the game, but it also contains an absurd list of Pokemon in comparison to the rest.
Then imagine we could climb up the tower. It would be nice. They could have done like the same idea, but each floor of the tower would be a different place. Like it didn't need to have like 10 floors, like 5 or 4. It would be nice. The last floor could have random Pokemon like the middle has.
Pseudo-legendaries, and even trade evolutions. Unfortunately, this game made it mandatory to complete a few trades in order to complete the entire Pokedex, so these aren't a major priority, but being able to catch them alone is always an opportunity that I'm open to take. After doing a bunch of area resetting, I was able to get Malamar, Tepig, Aggron, Dragalge, Dragonite, Garbodor, Charmander, Chikorita, Metagross, and Bulbasaur. And with that, we have now caught every single Pokemon that appears on the map. As you can see in the top right, we have completed the area. Every single area, all 20 of them. However, as you can tell, if I go check my Pokedex, I have 157 Pokemon, and we have 230 that are in the Dex. And so what we're gonna do now is we're probably just gonna evolve everything that we have and then see where we're at in the Dex and then take it from there. Because I know there's still a couple that we're missing. At this point, I hadn't really taken the time to organize all of my boxes, so my evolution order didn't really have too much rhyme or reason to start, other than trying to evolve Pokemon that I knew were ready straight out of the boxes. Thankfully, with all the experience candies that I had saved up, I knew that I had high potential to get nearly everything knocked out here. So I was able to get Bayleaf, Meganium, Pignite, Emboar, Charmeleon, Charizard, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Wartortle, Blastoise, Pangoro.
Oh, he didn't use Blastoise on this team.
Aegislash, Victreebel, Simisage, Simisear, Simipour, Vanillish, and Chandelure to bring us to 178 Pokemon. By this point, I'd already exhausted a majority of my candy supply, so I figured it would be a little bit smarter to try and track down a
But I do feel that this editing was a bit rushed. I mean, obviously it was, but he usually puts a lot of sound effects on the videos. I'm not feeling it. I'm not hearing it or feeling it in this video.
A Krokorok that I evolved into Krookodile, and a Gabite to get Garchomp. From here, I tried to go in Pokedex.
But still,
so
goddamn.
my choices were a little bit everywhere. But I was able to evolve Tynamo into Electric and Electros, our new Dratini into Dragonair, and both Snorunt to get Frostlass and Glalie. Our next objective was to clean up the rest of the alphas in Zone 2, and since these are always available, I knew that it wouldn't take too long to get them.
Shiny?
Wait! Oh! Oh!
Damn, that's a...
Snorunt
is a great shiny.
I got a shiny! Okay, I'm a little bit scared. Does it run? I can't save because I'm in battle right now. Wait a second, I can leave though, right? Okay, I'm just gonna do this because it doesn't despawn. You guys said it doesn't despawn, and I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you right now that I didn't just make a huge oopsie. I see it. Oh, what a great first shiny. There it is.
Let me just check. I still have a lot of time. It's okay.
Oh my god! No way! Alright, go! Alright, in the ball, please! Yes! Okay, let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with this. I get Mega Shiny Frostlass. I just realized that. Oh my god, look at him! You know, like I think it's just a pretty color combination in general, you know? Like it's not a great shiny.
It's not a great shiny.
Let's see. I have no idea what this shiny looks like, so.
You do! You completed the game!
I mean, it kind of looks the same. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, okay. I got already said.
However, it's still cool. With a new temporary addition to the team, I went back to get Abomasnow and Avalugg and checked out a few more rooftops to get Halucha. And very quickly, we reached the tail end of the Pokedex, which means that we need to take care of some more special Pokemon. In my opinion, the Generation 6 fossils are some of the most underrated Pokemon in the entire franchise. And thankfully, in this game, they make them obtainable at basically any point of the game. At the Stone Emporium, we're allowed to buy the Jaw Fossil, Sail Fossil, and the Old Amber. And by visiting the laboratory and the research lab, we're able to instantly revive them to get Tyrun, Amora, and Aerodactyl. To my knowledge, you can do this right at the beginning of the game, so long as you have the money to afford them. With some more candies, I was able to get Tyrantrum and Aurorus, and I made my way through the city to find the final Pokemon that I needed in my collection. Throughout these two streams, at no point ever did I see a Spritzy that I could catch. And considering that I feel like its cousin Swirlix is just chilling on every market stand in the city, I honestly felt like it was either too lopsided or I just didn't have the eye for it. After spending 10 minutes checking out every cafe,
Spritzy is easy to get.
I managed to find one at a flower shop, which means that it's now time to evolve everything that I've caught. At Racing Construction, I was able to buy the King's Rock and the Metal Coat. I then evolved
You can buy them? What?
And the following evolution in the dex is a Pokemon that I might have a little bit of trouble with. Tyranitar is one of the highest level Pokemon in the entire game, and I was running short on experience candies, and I really didn't want to go through the process of farming more shards when our original method of breaking crystals is no longer available. With that in mind, Tyranitar is conveniently one of the many alpha spawns within Zone 20, and so I took it as an opportunity to try and get that.
I mean, I did get Tyranitar pretty easily because of the Pupitar mission.
Alakazam and Sylveon, I started to realize that this time investment was probably not worth it in the long run. So I decided to see how many candies I would have left after evolving everything but the Larvitar line to see what I would be left with. With this, I was able to get Quilladin, Frogadier, Bryson, Delphox, Chestnut, Greninja, and Shelgon. After another 20 minutes of reset,
did they do the Mega Stones or not? I don't think so.
And just gave in on farming some more shards. And looking back, this would have saved me a tremendous amount of time, considering that it took all of 10 minutes to get enough to evolve into Pupitar and then into Tyranitar. After looking through the entire dex, I realized I completely forgot to catch Beldum, and after revisiting Lysander's lab, I was able to register that, as well as instantly evolve into Metang, which gives us a new total of 215 Pokemon. The remaining members of the dex are pretty straightforward, as we just need to evolve all of the evolutions and then trade the rest with their respective hold items. I decided to take care of the hard part first with the friendship evolutions, and thankfully in this game, it's arguably easier than it's ever been. By visiting a cafe and having a drink with your Pokemon,
it's just too easy. And I'm glad it is. Like, friendship was always a really tough subject in the Pokemon games. Like, sometimes it just takes too long if you don't have the right materials.
Jolteon, and Leafeon. Now, for the most part, getting the trait evolution items are pretty easy, as you can either naturally pick them up or just buy them somewhere in the city. However, the Sachet and Whipped Dream, to my knowledge, are exclusively locked to assorted side missions. I guess this was an incentive.
No, you can get them on the ZA Royale Infinite.
Game, which probably explains why both missions give you 2 of each. That way you can complete the dex and also then get a shiny evolution down the road. After trading with my stream chat, I was able to get Steelix, Scizor, Slowking, Machamp, Slurpuff, and Aromatisse. I didn't think I would be this excited about Aromatisse, but with that chat,
no one is.
Every single Pokemon in the game. That's not entirely true. We do actually have a couple more. If we now go into our Pokedex, we have 227 out of the 230 Pokemon. As we can go through, we can scroll through everything. As you can see, we have caught all the Pokemon that spawn normally in the game. But as you can see, the last 3 have not been caught. I think we all know what each of those Pokemon are. As you probably expect, the final members of this challenge are the 3 legendary Pokemon of Kalos, and while it doesn't take too much work to get to them, there's still a little bit more of the story that we have to complete. The next objective requires us to participate in a single infinite ZA Royale, which means I had to do a relatively long grind to obtain the real final challenge.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Back in Quizartico, we can redeem our ticket and are set up to battle a trainer where we once again meet a familiar face. Zach again? He climbed the ranks. He's not A rank. Zach!
Poor guy. How did Zach get the ticket though?
That was really
setting. Upon arriving back at the hotel, we find Lysander in the lobby, who expresses that part of his memory has come back, and warns us that something is looming once again, considering that Zygarde is nowhere to be seen. The team suggested we should go talk to Mabel, who reveals that there are odd readings happening in the wild zones, presumably an act done by the return of Xerneas, and we're tasked with quelling a collection of alpha Pokemon that have been appearing in a few of the locations. After quickly taking those down, Mabel alerts us that Xerneas is rapidly approaching the city, and it's our job to intercept it at Wild Zone 11. Inside, the Marsh appeared, and we're immediately tasked with challenging it. Now, to be honest with you, this legendary battle is extremely similar to the ones in Legends Arceus, as it really only took a little bit of damage and a few balls. And I really would have liked it if it was at least a tiny bit more difficult to capture.
Nah, the weather trio in Legends Arceus, they're not easy at all.
They suggest that we go back to the Quasartico building.
I died like 5 times against tornadoes.
Simulations to prepare for the inevitable arrival of the bird, and we're tasked with defeating Victory Bell, Halucha, and Tyranitar. This time around, they're a higher level, and we're also taking them on solo. And after spending 15 minutes grinding that out, Vinny reports that it was seen heading to the Rogue District shopping center, and upon arriving there, we can face off against Yveltal. Admittedly, this one was a little bit harder, but with a few revives in a couple minutes, I'd successfully obtained both of the box art legendaries. Upon trying to enter Hotel Z, Lysander stops us and challenges us to a battle, and expresses that Zygarde is calling for us to meet it back at Prism Tower, where it was time to take on the final battle. Oh. Zygarde. Okay. Oh! I thought, okay, that's not what I imagined this battle was going to be. I know it's going to change, like, I think that's a little too predictable, but it seems very frail. Yeah, there's gotta be, like, a second wave or something. I knew it. There had to be a second wave. It seemed too easy. Do we fight all 3? Remember to use the plus moves? What do you mean? The plus moves are already boosted. Unless I've just did not understand this entire combat system the whole time I'm playing. Press plus before use. Do not tell anybody about that. Do not tell a single person, please.
You didn't know?
Regular attack. Just regular attack. Go, 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 go.
After grinding the Royale for so long?
No! No! I'm being trolled!
Bro, if you die that...
Yes!
Bro.
Yes!
Of course. Did I catch him in a luxury ball?
Oh my god. And with that, chat, I have caught every single Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Wait, did I say Arceus? No, I meant ZA. I'm sorry, I played a lot of the game. I played a lot of that game. My bad. I can't believe that. That was just nuts. We have completed the entire Pokedex.
What about the Megas, though?
Pokemon, every last one of them. And now an old saying that I throw around is, but how did I do? In total, this challenge took me a little over 25 hours to complete, which to my memory was pretty similar to Legends Arceus. Despite not obtaining the Shiny Charm or any sort of reward for completing this challenge, I still had a really fun time, and I truly think this was just a taste as to the potential of what other adventures we have in this game. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching.
I don't know. I have some plans of what I want to do in this game. I just don't really know if there's that much to do here. I mean, of course there is like the shiny decks and stuff, but still. Okay, it's almost nighttime. Let's check for shinies. Oh! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! It worked! It worked! Let's go! Shiny Ghastly. Any more? Any more shinies? Let's see. Any more shinies? Not really, no. Okay, at least we got it. See, not shiny. Do we have anyone here? Not really. We got shiny Ghastly. Let's go. And we're calling him John. For obvious reasons. Nice, nice. Alex, are you there? Nice. Let's check him. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Nice. Let's go. Okay. So we have John. Well, now we evolve it. Okay, I didn't need to evolve him so much. Nice. Is he big? Nice. Whoa. 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 Let's go, John. Nah, it looks good. Even if it's just a tongue, like... What's up, brother? Are any of these shiny? No, that's a Pensage. Well, I'm not sure what we're going to go after next. Maybe we could do a Bomb of Snow and Snorunt. I think that's a good idea. Let's put John here while we don't have anyone to trade. It's almost nighttime. Let me check the guide for Zone 12 while we're on it. Hmm. Okay. We're just going to do bench resets. On Wild Zone 12, yeah. But before we do that, we have Battle Zone. Dragon types. Do I have any dragon type moves? I do not. Ooh, you can learn Outrage? Perfect. Okay, let's do it like this. Nice. Turn around. Please. Turn around. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Nice. Just check something, I'm sorry. Okay. Nice. Got it. Forgot to buy items. Got it. Mega Evolution. Turn around. Come on. Thank you. Well, are you? God damn it! No, okay. Manu isn't the girl from the anime that had a chest pin, and that's a chestnut. I don't know if that's a coincidence or not. I don't have normal type moves though. Quick! Nice! Oh, Josie! I didn't know we could fight her too. That's nice. I need to go speak with her after this fight. I need to turn my moves into plus moves. Enough is enough. Ow! Does she have a Mega Evolution? Who's the last one? Pangoro? Yep. Oh, we finally start getting XP Candy L. Nice. This is a good way to grind. Okay, where's the dojo? I forgot. Is it here? Yeah. Where's Josie? Did she leave because I defeated her? Oh, hyper training too. Oh fuck, did she punch me? How many seats of mastery do I have? Okay. We're good. Wait, I never tried this. Nice. Okay, I don't really need hyper training. But I was wondering where we would use the bottle caps though. This is the place where we got Kakuna. Whittle. Well, let's get going to Zone 12. What we're gonna do here is to simply get next to a bench. They said this one was the best one. We'll try that for ourselves. But let me just change the layout. Okay. And the shiny we're looking for is a Bombasnow, Snover, or Snorunt. We need 2 Snorunt, actually. And we can get either Snover or a Bombasnow. It's okay. But we do need two Snorunts. If I can find it. Perfect. Gotta love this. Look. Ah, really good. Okay. So here, all we have to do is click here. And just keep pressing down and click A. They say it's really broken. I don't know if it's true. I hope so. Hello. Yes, automatic. Look. It's really automatic. It's doing this all alone. I'm not doing anything. I look tired like you? I don't know. I'm not tired. I'm just chill, I guess. How you doing? What did you do today? Very good. Today I woke up, I shiny hunted, and I still am. Damn. Any shinies? Do not think so. Hey, let me rest. Yeah, because imagine every Pokemon, like, oh, sorry, there's like a fixed number of spawns. Like, there's a. Don't think of them as Pokemon, think them as spots. Like, every spot can have the chance to be a level 12 Snover, a level 15 Snover, a level 17 Delibird. What I'm doing is re-rolling all the spawns so that I can get a shiny. And since shinies don't despawn, even if I don't see it at first, after I re-roll a bunch of times, I'll see it eventually. The worst thing is just this cutscene between day and night. It would be nice if I could deactivate it. Let me check. Are there any shinies? Nope. But that Vanillite though. Yeah, I mean, I get that. And just for the sake of shiny hunt, that would be perfect. It's just, how do I make content of that? Like, if I'm not doing it, how do I make content out of it? Like, does it... I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm still trying to figure out a way to make this interesting. Because in Scarlet and Violet, you make sandwiches and you move around. Now this, you just reset the spawns. There's not much else you can do. Do I just wait for them to sparkle? Like, There's a lot of spawns. I think the shiny will appear really quickly. But since I need 3 shinies from here, I don't know. I already got a bunch of them today, actually. I got an alpha Flabebe, an alpha Fletchling, a Litleo, a Kakuna, and a Ghastly. It's exactly that, like, the shiny hunt is really efficient. It's just not fun. And I don't know how to feel about this. Because I already completed the game 100%. I'm just missing the shiny charm because you need to do 1000 battles. And that's literally a lot. So I don't know. Literally, I'm only missing the shinies. I have everything. I mean, I could do an alpha dex, I guess. That would be fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this until 8 p.m. and then I think I'll try to get some alphas. Just to... Because I've been doing this for 8 hours. Just to chill a bit from this. We could watch some more videos, like I was doing. Let's check if there's any good videos to watch. There's a video of a way to do 70 battles a night. How? Wait, let's watch this. Let's watch this.
So I'm guessing a lot of you guys are on the shiny charm grind just like I was. So I'm going to give you guys the best way to do the 1000 battles that I did to get about 50 to 60 wins per night. Now just so you guys know, this was done in the post game. It can be done whenever, but it was a lot easier at the post game because I had higher leveled Pokemon. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be soft resetting for a very special battle zone, as it's the best battle zone in the game to use. It's going to spawn right here between zones 8, 6 and 11. If you're pretty early in the game, you don't have those yet, I would recommend getting onto the battles as fast as possible because 1000 battles was insane to do. I'm still crying from the grind. But I'm going to put a marker here as well, so if you don't have these wild zones, you can just check which area it's in. But all we're going to do is we're going to go to a bench, we're going to kill some time, and then we're going to wait for that specific battle zone to spawn in. The reason we're going for this very specific battle zone is because all of the trainers are very close together. As you can see here, my highest win so far is 62, which is insane. So it just shows that you can do 50 to 60 wins per night. It's awesome. Alright, there we go. That only took 2 resets. So this is the battle zone that we're going to be using. Now for the Pokemon that I'm using, my best Pokemon is the Alpha Salamence that I caught in Zone 18, I believe. Yes, Zone 18.
But did he grind to level 100?
So we're
like,
go into the battle zone, and as you can see, someone spawns right in front of us straight away. So I'm just going to let them notice me. Now, the trick to this is to use the strongest and fastest moves that you've got. So we're going to use Earthquake. If you can use super effective moves just to knock them out as soon as possible, that's the best thing. Now, the next trainer I know spawns to the right, just because of how many times I've done this. So during this final battle, I'm going to run over here just a little bit, just so I'm a bit closer. I'm going to use Fly, as the timer stops during battles, so you don't need to worry about the timer in battles. But once Go-Go has fainted, we're a lot closer to the next trainer already. So as you can see, I've just got 1 win. And then quickly, I'm going to run over here, get noticed by this trainer. So we're already in our second battle. And I'm going to show you guys the specific route that I go through to be able to do 60 to 70 wins. I want to make this as fast as possible.
no,
as well
that's fucked
I know
up.
how much of a grind this is, and there's not much information out there at the moment, so... Alright, second win is done. So, from this guy, we go over here. I usually go up these stairs, and then to the left there should be a trainer. So we got this person with the Slowbro. And what I'm going to do is, I already know there's a trainer around this corner because I've just seen them. So I'm going to set up to run straight to them once this Electros has died. Sorry, Electros. We've got 3 wins already, which I think is super fast. And then we're already pretty much around the corner. And then we go straight into the Pyro fight. But before I do that, you can actually auto-heal in this game. So I'm going to click the right stick in, which will...
Oh, I need to
automatically use
buy
my
items, I
for me,
forgot.
just so that's super fast with healing. We get straight into our 4th battle now. And then I also know that the next battles that I need to go to are down this alleyway. So I'm going to go as far as possible without exiting the battle. Because if you go too far, it does cancel out. Alright,
Nah, it's just...
looks to be her last
There's
one,
nothing
which is good. Just
much
gonna,
about this,
close
like...
quick.
It's just... not worth it. It's better if I just do it my way. Did anything spawn? I need a bonus now, and I need 2 snow runs. I think snow runs is the most probable I get, but there's a lot of snovers, so I don't know. I was trying to get something to watch while we hunt, because I guess that's the meta now. Let me check this one.
CA to unlock the shiny charm is winning 1,000 Pokemon battles.
Indeed.
I am going to show you how you can do that completely AFK while getting yourself a bunch of experience while also making a ton of money for things like shiny hunting fossil Pokemon. And all you're going to need is
See ya.
any turbo controller. And if you don't have a turbo controller, I'm going to show you how you can just mash the A button and have the same effect while watching Netflix or whatever. And if you're saying, what type of turbo controller do I need? You can use any. This here is an example you can...
I think I have this exact controller. Wait. Let me check. Working time? Okay. I have this controller right here. Full of dust. I don't know if it's still... I mean, it has some lights. Does it work? Like, can I connect it? Let me try with Ionis. What do I turn this on? Damn. It's in a really poor state. Oh? Is it working? I don't think it is. Wait. Maybe. Can I? Oh. Maybe it doesn't work for Switch too. How do I change this? I just changed this to PC, but I don't know how. Oh, okay, it's back on Switch. Maybe it's because it doesn't have any charge. I'll just leave it charging for a while. If it works, it will be really cool. Uh, okay. Any shinies I didn't notice? I don't think so. Okay, let's just... Let's continue what we were doing.
$20 and it will do everything we need to do. All you'll have to do is turbo the A button and keep it pressed. That's all you got to do. So, how do we get this set
Only
up?
the A button.
What are we doing? All right. So, first thing you're going to have to do is get far enough in the story that you are going to have done the tournament, okay? And if you don't know what the tournament is, come back to this video once you've completed the tournament. It's impossible to miss. But when you have done the tournament, when that's unlocked, we are then going to fly to this Pokemon Center down here. And once you fly, we are going to head out on the outside rim and make sure we're on the outside rim right here. And you're going to head out this way, and there's going to be this right here blocked off. And there's going to be a quest you can complete defeating these Beldum, and it will open up this right here. Once you have that done, you will get the Rocky Helmet. Go pick a Pokemon, something bulky, give it the Rocky Helmet, and I just picked my shiny Goodra, right? I had it, it worked, and it was my highest level. So then, all we have to do is go over to Restaurant
No one does
Glenelg.
side quests.
So we're going to go to here, and we are going to walk inside, and we're going to turn. Now, here is where you have options. You can turn on your turbo right here, spamming the A button, and as long as your Pokemon is bulky enough to not die to all the attacks, the other Pokemon will faint themselves, and you will eventually win all of the fights. If you want to speed it up, what you can do is put a rubber band on your turbo controller and hold down L2, the button you use to lock on to Pokemon. I am going to show you what this looks like if you have it set up. So it's going to be holding L2, and I'm going to be manually mashing the A button. So we set this up, and you're going to have to pay $3,000. Don't worry about it. You're going to make far more back. Now, this is something you can do before you've done the other requests, because this is obviously going to take you a decent amount of time. But remember, this is going to be sleep time. You can do this while you sleep. What if you do extra? You're just gonna have extra experience. You're just gonna have extra money. It's not a big deal if you do too much. So now this is where it kind of sucks. This is the Pokemon that sometimes takes forever, but because we're just holding down that one trigger and we are spamming A, we will not attack this Pokemon. Okay, and I'm not gonna speed it up. I want you to see what happens. It will faint itself. The rest of the fights will be much quicker. Now, what we get at the end of this is we are going to get a hold of tiny mushrooms, and those will stack up in your inventory, and you can sell them for a huge wad of cash. You are also going to get the small XP candies. So just because a Pokemon's not involved in this, you're not using them in the fight, they're not in your party, doesn't mean you don't have a massive stock of experience to throw on whatever Pokemon you would like. Now, if you need any other things in the game, by the way, let me know. I am working through it. I'm taking a little longer than I thought I would. There's the first one down to actually get things done, but I am trying to get as many videos out that people need. This is one of the things I saw people were searching. How do I do the 1,000 battles quickly, AFK, best method, different searches. I checked Google searches. There's like a official page, actually, if you didn't know, that tells you what people are trying to find, and this is it. This is one of the big ones, because this is the bottleneck. And I have some friends who are also at this bottleneck. This is all they needed for that shiny charm. And so here we go. You can see we took out the first one they threw out. And this will go much quicker. You're about to see it go much, much quicker.
The hell happened?
Look at those physical hits. And as you can see, it definitely gets sped up because we are going to be defeating their first Pokemon because we are holding the L2 button. And this will be the third and final one.
Hmm.
And if you're this far and you're saying this is taking far, far too long, remember, if you start doing this while you're asleep, that's a lot of Pokemon battles. And if you want to do it while you're actively awake, you can do that. You can defeat all of these guys manually if you want. It'll be much quicker. It'll be, I believe, the fastest method. I've seen some people trying to say that you should do battle zones for defeating trainers. I cannot imagine it's faster than this doing it manually at this little restaurant because they're so low level and you're going to one-shot absolutely everything. And as you can see with my health, it's not even close. And we will full heal after this. There we go. At this point, I'm going to stop mashing the button so I can show you what it looks like when we finish. So we now are over the amount of money we spent already, so we made profit. You saw we got the experience in battle. And we get 5 tiny mushrooms. We get the candy. And if we were mashing the A button, which we're not right now, but if we were mashing it, we would talk to him and restart the fight. So how much are we actually making each time for a money-making scheme? There's definitely got to be better methods. But for AFK, let's just see what we're making every fight. 250 each. 1,250 plus the extra we get from the battle. So yeah, just it's available to you if you want to do something AFK. You want to get a hold of that shiny charm, and you don't want to be held back when you get to that point. Because remember, to get the shiny charm, it's at the bottom of this. It's right here. This is it. This is what the people want. But you have to do all the requests. So as soon as you can, I think it's a good idea to start AFKing the longest quest, the one that's probably going to be your last one, and just save yourself the headache of having to brainlessly do a bunch of battles you don't want to do. Hopefully this helps everyone out.
Well. That sounds painful, but I guess it's the way. If I could get this to work, I could leave the game playing by itself during the night. Any shinies? Let me check. Not shiny, no. Maybe down there. Borgmite and Evolag are noticeable, right? Shiny! Ah! Shiny! Shiny! You appear and I got a shiny! Oh my god, I can't believe this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is the shiny? Oh, Vanillite! Damn! Let me save. Oh my god! Nice, thank you. How you doing? Oh my god, we found a shiny. Nice. I'll give it your name. I'll give it your name, bro. Glad to see you. Have you tried the game yet? I'll give it your name. Damn. Oh, it's female. I'll just call it shiny either way. Shiny, okay. Thank you, bro. You gave me luck. Thank you so much. It's a good shiny, actually. Never had a shiny Vanillite. I'm good too. I finished the game already. Like I've done basically everything. I'm just missing a mission where I need to do 1000 battles to get the shiny charm. I'm still missing some. But yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the game. What about you? You still have a lot to grind, bro. Yeah, you'll get it in time. What are you thinking of the game? Like, are you... To me, it's one of the most fun Pokemon experiences I've ever had. I think it's one of my top 3 Pokemon games, for sure. So, yeah. I'm a bit sad that I already finished it. But since the DLC is coming eventually. Yeah, it is. It's a really fresh take. I just want to play more, you know. I wanted it to have like 100 more side quests. Because now what's left is just fight the same trainers. Bit repetitive. But still, getting to 100% was really, really good. I was gonna do something, I forgot what it was. Let me check. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something. What's happening? How many shinies? I'll show you. I've been getting one each day since we started the marathon. Then we got, I think it was... I only got a bunch of them too, I think. I got a Pikachu on the second day. I got a bunch of Flabébés. This one is alpha. Wait, let me show you here. Yeah, this one is alpha. I got a Fletchling, it's alpha too. I got a Kakuna. This one was really quick. I wasn't even looking for it. And I got Shiny. You know Shiny. Then I'm trying to get all Megas as Shinies. We got Queen, Pajamas. He's an alpha too. Bro, you just need to play the game. We have Bond, Poetic, the Beedrill. This one was pretty funny because I was doing a quest where I had to fight a trainer that only had Kakunas. Then right after that side quest, Shiny Weedle appears. And then I got Cotton. This one is guaranteed, you can get it too, it's 100% free. And then I got John. I still need to evolve it. Do you by any chance have your game on? Do you want to help me trade this to evolve? I would appreciate it. Ah, all good. All good. Do not worry. Do not worry. But yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. I'm only doing this for 5 more minutes. Then I'm gonna try to get some alphas. Oh. Did you play Scarlet and Violet? Because I remember that we played, like, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl back in the day, but I don't remember if you had played Scarlet and Violet. You did? Oh. Because after that you started playing Fortnite. Shame on you. So we never played together again. We played Scarlet and Violet together? Oh, yeah, we can, sure. Probably. I don't really remember. It's been a while. I don't need. Nah, back in... Bro, it's been 4 years since I met you. Doesn't seem like it. God damn it. Time flies. You should come back to Pokemon and leave Fortnite behind. It's not good for you. Trust me. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the layout. I'm a bad content creator. Oh no. Where's Vanillite? Where's Vanillite? I need to be quick. I can't even start to imagine how broken the shiny charm will be. If I already got all these shinies, and I don't even have the shiny charm, damn. Oh. You want more Tijolo quest? What do you mean Tijolo quest? Very cool content. Do you remember Tijolo quest? Nah, I don't know. I'm gonna do more Minecraft content, but right now I'm gonna focus on this. I don't know if I'll ever do anything like Tijolo Quest. I'm doing an SMP starting next month, but it's gonna be really short. And I'm not sure if I'll do anything like that ever again. It's just too much work and I don't have the time. Guys, I'll do a quick break and I'll be right back, okay? Don't leave, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Okay? More, I don't remember the name. Mundus. Pixelmon. We did a lot of stuff. Funny Fire Red. Funny Fire Red? What do you mean Funny Fire Red? What? Yeah, I'll be right back, okay? I'm back. You don't remember the name, but yeah, I don't know what you're what you're talking about, bro. I'm sorry. Well, okay. So now, let me. Oh yeah,